resilient citizens. I'm just going today share a personal SHTF situation. I hope you learn from it and you do a thumbs up if you like it. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I post a new video. Now let's get on with it. Just wanted to share a short story with you today. It happened to me a week ago. I was at work when a storm hit. It was really heavy rain and wind. And so I'm driving home. And for those of you who follow my channel, you know I have a very long access road and driveway to get to my house. Well, I get ready to turn in the driveway and what? There's yellow caution tape, right? Across my driveway and across the road next to it. And there's those little orange and white cones up. Yeah, we had a live power line down across the driveway. So no way I could turn in the driveway. So I'm kind of driving around. I talked to a neighbor, was able to park in their driveway. Then I walked through the woods, get to the other side, and I thought I'll look at the other side of the driveway that you can't see from the house. Okay. You can see this is a really nice big one. Then we have all of this. And you can see another big one. Yeah, we had these two big trees and another smaller one down across the driveway in addition. Now, luckily, my car's out there, so we had access back and forth. But you know what? My husband was stuck there because he couldn't get his vehicles out. Now, we had power. You know, those of us in the neighborhood that had generators had power, so we were fine that way. The power company didn't fix the line and everything for 3 days, which was fine because there was other neighborhoods that really needed it. But, oh, and we didn't have internet or cable, which kind of bothered my husband. He likes to watch his shows, but, and of course I like to be on the internet because, yeah, YouTube, right? But we survived just fine. But it makes you think, what happens if something blocks you from leaving your home? Do you have enough supplies, enough things there? Well, I certainly hope you do, but it's good to think. We have this happen every once in a while. We've had it happen too, where it's 5 days and it was 0-degree weather and it was in the middle of winter. It was a snowstorm, but then an ice storm on top. Caused a lot of problems. And in that case, we didn't have a generator, so that was a little chilly, shall we put it that way. But luckily we did have a buddy heater, which really helped a propane heater heat up a room. And we had very heavy sleeping bags that we could put on our bed and go under that. And you know what? We made do. We wouldn't make do if it was for 3 months, but for a short period of time, we were fine. It was just weird waking up, seeing your breath, right? But I digress. This is Emergency Preparedness Month. And because of that, I want to remind everybody, I don't care if you consider yourself a prepper, a homesteader, or a neighbor. Just make sure you have preps to help you in any kind of disaster or personal emergency. I mean, things are happening out there, right? Depending on where you live, there's earthquakes, there's wildfires, hurricanes, tornadoes, flooding, all kinds of things. So really, this is a good month. Take stock. What do you have? Okay, if something would happen that you're at home for 3 days, do you have enough food? Do you have enough water? Do you have a way to heat or cool your house? All considerations. What if it's longer? It's a week. What if it's longer than that, a month? I mean, play those mind games for yourself, inventory what you have, and decide if your family will be fine. Because SHTF happens. You know, that was just a small event, but these things happen. I remember once we're getting ready, we're gonna go to Hawaii, right? Big trip with the family, right? Luckily we left early enough because we get around to that driveway, yeah, another big tree down. So, yeah, luckily the buzzsaw took care of it, but we learned. And because of that experience, I also got a buzzsaw, a chainsaw that I could use that was battery operated. And I've got a video on it, but that way, in case my husband wasn't home or my older sons, I'd be able to get out myself. Anyway, you learn from experience, and maybe some of you have been lucky and never had something terrible happen. You know, we've had a whole house fire. We've had the basement flooded twice. Numerous times for trees down in our driveway. Once at our other house, it pushed a metal fence down through the pipes for a pool, and a tree fell, and again, a lot of disastrous things happening. But you know, the longer you live, I think the more chance you have of these things happening. To us, we consider it life, you know, Murphy's Law. Whatever will happen, right? But I try to do my best to prepare. So when it happens, it's like, oh well, we'll be fine. And I want all of you to do the same. So, I'm begging with you, look at what you got for your food. Look at what you got for your water. Watch the 30 Days of Preparedness videos. There's a collab put on by Morgan at Rogue Preparedness. I have a couple of videos in it. Again, take stock in those. You might learn something. But just make sure that you have what you need to keep your family safe if something happens. As always, this is Potpourri. Share the knowledge. Thank you.